Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and this video is just going to show you guys and talk to you about some of the new Rust features in the patch that they are going to be releasing today, January 24th, 2014. One of the cool features for some of you who don't use the Oxide plugins or anything that I've had to use because my server has been getting extremely full the past couple of days and people have been demanding it. One of the cool features they implemented is now a passcode, as you can see in the picture below. Now, when you place a door in-game, you can just hold it like you would a campfire or a furnace to access it, and then you can actually set a passcode, as you see in the picture. So all you need to do is just to give that passcode out to people. Let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, as you see demonstrated in the picture, and you just give that passcode to your friends, and then they come in and punch it in, and they can get in. Now, there's pros and cons to this. The good things is it allows people to do door sharing on servers that don't want to have the Oxide plugins or deal with any of that, which is really not too complicated. The plus side to it is for a lot of smaller servers that might maybe only have a couple of bandits, that sort of stuff, it's really good for that. The bad thing I can already see with this is, let's just say you're being raided. You're trying to run in your house extremely quickly. You have now got to hold E, punch in this 4-digit code under pressure, open it, get in and close it without being killed by the guy pursuing you. Now, I don't know about you guys, but in panic situations, your adrenaline's kicking in and you're trying to punch in a 4-digit code, chances are you're going to screw it up and you're going to get killed at the doorstep anyway. So, pros and cons on that. I think it's a good idea, but I'm still sticking with door sharing plugin on the Oxide. Everybody can you just type share, everybody can open it and close it without the worry of having to type in passcodes. Grass improvements. Grass runs twice as fast as it used to. It looks a lot better now. Look at how nice they've made grass look now. It looks phenomenal. I wonder if I can actually click on these pictures. I guess I can a little bit. But grass looks a lot better now. I guess it operates a lot better now. It shouldn't flicker. I guess on a lot of ATI graphics cards, people were having issues with the grass flickering. I never saw any of that. So I've never ever had any issues, with it at all. I actually do have a plugin on my server that removes grass automatically for everybody. So I might just remove that, so that way people can choose to see the grass features and then let them turn on grass if they really want to. And grass also has improved sound effects. Unfortunately, my server is still down, so yeah, I would be more than happy to kind of show you guys and let you guys, listen to all this sort of stuff. Maybe I'll go into another server here in a second, and we'll kind of walk around and see if they've even implemented it. Another cool feature that I really like is beds and bags. Sleeping bags now reset the use timers of all your other sleeping bags in a 100-meter radius. This prevents base zerging. So basically, you now, for all those people like myself, I'm guilty of it just like a lot of people, because what happens is you place one bag in your house, you die, you respawn there. You get killed again, you're now spawning somewhere in the weeds and you've got to wait a little while. Well, now it will now reset the use timer of all other sleeping bags, in a 100-meter radius. So now what it's going to do is when you die and you come back to your bag, it's going to prevent you from spawning on all of those bags, for a certain amount of time, which, is kind of cool in a way. Another really cool feature is they added beds, actual like metal cots that you see in the picture here as well. These metal cots are very, very easy to make. I believe they take 100 metal fragments and some cloth to make a metal cot. The thing with these is they can only be placed inside of a house with a roof, so you have to have a foundation and a roof. So you can't just go and place cots right out inside of people's houses or anything like that. They have to be a legit house with a roof. They're also going to act like the old sleeping bags did. So me personally, I'm going to be placing cots in my house. I think they look much cooler. It gives it more of like a roomy effect versus having these ratty sleeping bags laying all over my house. Some of the other changes and fixes I'll kind of read over with you guys. They added a VSync option, which is really cool. Archon now receives a message, an MSGID for containing all console outputs. Opening boxes no longer resets decay. Old things should naturally disappear now. Added HUD indications so you know when you're voice chatting. Fix an exploit where mouse sensitivity reduced weapon sway. Added a delay to repairing objects after they've been damaged. Metal structures now need metal to repair instead of wood. So for all of you people out there building these monstrosity metal bases, yeah, have fun with all the metal. You're going to need to fix all those. Fixed random headshot sound. That would happen when shooting near the top of inanimate objects. Campfire particles are no longer visible at long range. Should help with performance. That's really good. I know there's a lot of you out there that don't have the best of machines that lag when there's a lot of campfires around. That should help you out. You can only repair something 5 seconds after it took damage, and servers can now be added to favorites by clicking the star in the left, which is really, really cool. So if you find a really good server, let's just say a lot of you who like my server that want to favorite it, head on over there, click favorite, and then you don't have to worry about finding it or typing in the .NET Connect. Another really cool feature is they're adding in ambient music and sounds to the game. That's one thing I wished I can show you. The big thing I'm concerned about that, though, is the copyright stuff. I know a lot of games and a lot of people out there have been getting dinged by copyright stuff because of the music in-game. Now, personally, I don't have any contacts with Rust. I don't know anybody that works with Rust. It is one of my favorite games now. I know that they don't watch my particular videos, but I really wish that possibly if there's anybody out there that is watching this that would know that if this is something that us YouTubers have to worry about, because if they're going to be putting in music, as you're reading below, Atrium Corsair, I'm assuming how you say it, or Corsair, the artist who made the initial music we had in the very, very early alpha, was a pretty cool guy. When we started selling Rust, we decided to remove his music because we hadn't worked out anything with him. So basically, they didn't work out any deals. But recently, we talked to him, and he decided to make a few tracks inspired by Rust as a demo. We put them in-game, and we'll listen to the feedback. If you guys like it, we will get him to do more. It says nothing about if it's a copyrighted music, you know, royalties, that sort of stuff. So that's something I'm going to be kind of worried about. I would like to have the music in the game. I think the ambient sounds and music would add a phenomenal touch to the game because, well, all in all, Rust gets kind of boring just listening to the crunching sounds of your footsteps. So I think that would be a really, really cool feature. So there you guys go. There's a little wrap up of the Rust patches effective January 24th, 2014. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Unfortunately, the server's still down from DDoS attacks. I will give you guys an update as soon as things are up and running again. And maybe I'll cut over to some gameplay footage here to kind of show you the grass and maybe some of the sounds if it is up. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time. Alright everybody, so we are inside the game Rust. I am currently just in a little 1x1 shack. It's just on a random official server. Things are a little laggy on the server right now. I'm not sure if it's because of any sort of attacks they're having or maybe the new patch. But you guys can kind of hear in the background. I'm not sure how loud it is for you. I'll turn it up just a little bit more. I'm not sure how loud that is for you, but you guys can get to hear a little bit of the music and the ambient noise in the background. I will kind of shut up for a minute, let you guys listen to it. Also pay close attention to the new grass and the sounds as I walk around. So yeah, there's a little bit for you guys. I know it's not a whole lot, but it's a little bit of some of the ambient music you can kind of hear in the background there. Like I said, my biggest concern is wondering if it's going to be an issue with third party, you know, the ad rev stuff as far as getting hit with copyright strikes and all that. I'll look further into it, but yeah, so just so you guys know, I'll also show you right on here by simply holding E, I can unlock the door and make it to where anybody can get in, or I can change the lock code and I can punch in a new password of, let's just say 1010, and then hit OK. There you go. Password is now 1010. Owners of the door can open it and close it at any time. So anybody that finds this shack, they can actually click on it and type in the passcode. If they get it right with 1010, then they will be able to get into the server. Unfortunately, I don't have enough items to craft like an actual bed for you. But let's see if they're actually in here. There you go, a bed. To confirm, it is 40 cloth and 100 metal fragments to craft one of those beds. Just keep in mind, you have to have a full-blown house, you know, to do that, which means a foundation, a roof, and walls. So you will not be able to place them inside of a random shack like this. So, at any rate, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next Rust video. Have a great day.